Welcome back. This is Chapter 6, The Making of a Scientist, written by Robert W. Peterson. And now I'm going to explain page number 36 to you. So here we go. In his second year in high school, Richard Abride began the research that led to the discovery of an unknown insect hormone. Indirectly, it also led to his new theory on the life of cells. So here this line say, Abride carried on with research work on butterflies. The work led him to the discovery of an unknown insect hormone during the second year in high school. His new finding paved the way for the new theory on life of cells. Next part now. The question he tried to answer was simple. What is the purpose of the 12 tiny gold spots on a monarch pupa? Everyone assumed the spots were just ornamental, Embright said, but Dr. Urquhart didn't believe it. So here this line say, with the help of his research work, he tried to answer a simple question that puzzled him. He wanted to know why were there 12 tiny gold spots on the body of monarch pupa. Everyone other than Dr. Urquhart thought they existed only to make it look attractive, whereas Dr. Urquhart believed they had some specific purpose. Next part now. To find the answer, Embright and another excellent science student first had to build a device that showed that the spots were producing a hormone necessary for the butterfly's full development. So here this line say, to know answer, that is to get answer to the puzzling spots, he along with his other friend had to build a device which proved quite handy. Through this device, they came to know that the spots played a major role in assisting full growth of the butterfly. Actually, they produced hormone necessary for the development. Next part now. This project won a bride first place in the county fair and entry into the International Science and Engineering Fair. And there he won third place for geology. He also got a chance to work during the summer at the entomology laboratory of the Walter Reed Army Institute of Research. So here this line say, it was a big finding and it earned him first place in the county fair and subsequent entry into the International Science and Engineering Fair, in which he secured third place in geology. His remarkable achievements and growing stature in the field of research helped him get an invitation to work during the summer at the entomology laboratory of the Walter Reed Army Institute of Research. Next part now. As a high school junior, Richard Abride continued his advanced experiments on the monarch pupa. That year, his project won first place at the International Science Fair and gave him another chance to work in the Army laboratory during the summer. So here, this line say, Richard continued his high-level experiments on monarch pupa as a high school junior. The same year, his project earned top spot at the International Science and Engineering Fair. His competitive nature and success at the highest level gave him another year's opportunity to work at Army Institute of Research. Next part now. In his senior year, he went a step further. He grew cells from a monarch's wing in a culture and showed that the cells would divide and develop into normal butterfly wing scales only if they were fed the hormone from the gold spots. That project won the first place for the geology at the International Fair. He spent the summer after graduation doing further work at the Army Laboratory and at the laboratory of the U.S. Department of Agriculture. So here this line say, in his advanced stage of research, he moved a step ahead and developed cells from the monarch's wings to show that the cells would divide and develop into butterfly wing scales. But there was a condition. It had to be fed with hormone from those gold spots. This project also won first place in geology division at the International Fair. This year's achievement helped in further extension of work for him at both the places, namely Army Institute of Research and U.S. Department of Agriculture. Next part now. The following summer, after his freshman year at the Harvard University, Albright went back to the laboratory of the Department of Agriculture and did more work on the hormone from the gold spots. Using the laboratory's sophisticated instrument, he was able to identify the hormone's chemical structure. So here this line say, after high school he went to Harvard University, and there the next year he went to the labs of the Department of Agriculture, and there he made extensive work on hormone from the gold spots. He took advantage of the sophisticated equipments available there, and with the help of those equipments he could identify chemical structure of the hormone. Next part now. A year and a half later, during the junior year, Albright got the idea for his new theory about cell life. It came while he was looking at X-ray photos of the chemical structure of a hormone. So here this line say, during junior years at university, Albright was struck with an idea for the new theory of cell life. This idea dawned upon him while he was looking at the X-ray photos of the chemical structure of a hormone. Next part now. When he saw those photos, Albright didn't shout Eureka or even I've got it, but he believed that along with his findings about insect hormones, the photos gave him the answer to one of the biology's puzzles: how the cell can read the blueprint of its DNA. DNA is the substance in the nucleus of a cell that controls heredity. It determines the form and function of the cell. Thus, DNA is the blueprint for life. So here this line say, A bride did not give a shout of eureka or "I've got it" out of excitement after looking at the X-rays as they disclose secrets about insect hormone. The photos answered one of the biologist's puzzles. It was about how the cell can read the blueprint of its DNA. This DNA is a special substance present in the nucleus of a cell which determines heredity, the form and function of the cell. In this way, it becomes the set plan or the blueprint for life. So this is all for now. Thank you.